Sometimes Esther would say she remembers sitting with Jerry on the front porch of their house not too long after they moved to San Antonio, and it had been a long hot summer. There was not much water, and the aquifer, which is the feeding of the water systems in the area, was getting lower and lower, and the entire city was on water restrictions. And Jerry and Esther were sitting on the front porch and looking down into some oak trees, and Esther was commenting about how dry everything felt and seemed, and she was thinking about their beautiful oak trees and how much she wanted them to have some water. And she said, Abraham, I want some rain. I want some rain. And we said, why? And Esther said, because the trees are clearly thirsty, and the grass is really brown, and the earth is hard and cracked. It really needs relief. And we said, well, now you've explained to us why you want it not to rain, but you haven't explained to us why you want the rain. And Esther said, oh, well, I want the rain because, it's so refreshing. I want the rain because of the way it smells and feels. I want the rain because I want the feeling of it in the air. I want the relief of it on the trees. I want it on the ground. I want the rain because it is so delicious when it rains. And then it began to rain. Then it began to rain. Not 5 minutes later, not 10 minutes later. Then it began to rain from what seemed like a clear blue sky. It seemed impossible, but it was raining. It was raining. It was clearly raining. Esther sat with Jerry. They reveled in the power of the universe's response to their pure, took a little working, desire. Esther could hardly wait to get to the television to watch the weather report that night. And the man said, a very interesting isolated thunderstorm over Boerne, Texas this afternoon. They were the only ones who got any rain at all. Now, you can call it a coincidence. We call it deliberate creating. We call it the universe responding to your pure intent. You are the creator of your reality, and there is nothing that you cannot be or do or have. You just have to define it and find a way to vibrationally align with it, and then it bees, you see.